Tristan Hobbs here, field side with assistant coach Jason Brown, pitching coach, catcher coach. What's your real role on this team?
Well, it's pitching coach first, but I also work with the catchers. Something that I did last year when I was here for the summer. I guess my main title is pitching coach this year.
And with the pitchers, what do you really try to work on? Obviously, you can't really change many of the mechanics. These guys have a lot of things coming in from the school ball teams.
Yeah, that's right. We're not, and Kelly does a great job of telling them right away. You know, we're not here to change you. These players, as Kelly tells us, the coaches, these are not our players. We are borrowing these players from whatever school they're coming from. So we're not here to change guys, make big changes. We're here to help them. And you know, this summer really, it's about them kind of finding routines. They get out of the structure maybe a little bit of their school and playing 6-7 days a week like they're going to be playing when they sign and play pro ball. You know, they have a little bit of a freedom in there to kind of discover what routine works best for them.
And what would you say the most intriguing or most fun thing is for you in working with these guys this summer?
Well, just really getting the opportunity to work with some very talented pitchers, you know, which is why they're here, and some great young men, which is also why they're here. You know, Kelly does a great job of putting this team together, and it is very much a combination of both. Having guys from all over the country, guys that come from different backgrounds, different schools, that's just getting a chance to work with and help some young players, hopefully help them get better and move on. So that's what the pleasure is. That's what the joy is.
And secondarily, the catchers, you were a catcher yourself, got all the way up to AAA. How was that experience?
Oh, it was a great experience. Really loved it. I was very lucky, got to do it for a long time, and you know, I enjoyed just being here with these guys and working with the catchers and the pitchers. You know, like passing on some of my experience, things that you know, I got to go through when I was playing. But to pass that on and help these guys, things that I wish I knew when I was 20 years old instead of you know, 34, 35. But that's a part of it that I enjoy.
And I saw you out here earlier today working on the short hops from throws from the outfield. Haven't really seen that drill before. That's a pretty nice drill to work on.
Well, plays at the plate, yeah, that's one of the things that catchers, you know, we work on it every day in infield, taking throws from the outfielders, plays at the plate. And it's something that so far this summer we haven't got a chance to cover yet. We've done some other things with the catchers, stance, a lot of throwing work, but stance, blocking, and you know, today was a day that plays at the plate was part of the deal. So gave them a little bit of a rest. You know, that workout at Fenway yesterday, kind of a showcase deal for the players. So the catchers threw a lot to bases. So gave them a day off from throwing and mixed in some plays at the plate.
And I know we got to let you go here quickly, but two more questions for you. First and foremost, who was the best guy you've ever caught in your trip through the minors?
Wow, well, the best guy I ever caught. Stuff-wise, a few names come up. You know, I was lucky my last few years with the Yankees getting to go to big league camp and catching guys like, you know, Pettit, Messina. Man, there's a whole bunch of other guys in there too. Rivera. You know, you're talking about guys that are going to be in the Hall of Fame, probably. A guy that we saw yesterday at Fenway, Josh Beckett, is a guy that I played with briefly with the Marlins. He comes to mind. Eric Gagne, Jabba Chamberlain with the Yankees was, you know, stuff-wise, all those guys are special. You know, so actually catching in the game, Chamberlain, Gagne, Beckett, you know, that's some impressive stuff coming out of their hand. And
the final question is Rob Rasmussen for Orleans fans, pitcher last year, playing in the College World Series, getting to start tonight in Game 2. You played in the College World Series when you were in college. What's that like for a guy like him?
Oh, excitement. I mean, just a thrill. When I was there, I was never in a position like Ras where I was starting, you know, one of the final games. I was more of a role player coming off of the bench, but did get to play a little bit. And that whole experience at Omaha was really, that's one of my best experiences, best memories in baseball. So for Ras tonight, that's you know, it's a huge day. We're all pulling for him here. We keep in touch with him a little bit, having you know, got to know him over the last couple of summers when he was here, and great kid. Just wish him all the best, and go Bruins tonight.
And Johnny Rosenblatt closing down tonight, or after this final 3 games, you got to play there. Pretty unique.
Yeah. Again, I was lucky. That's a special place. You know, that whole atmosphere, the whole World Series atmosphere is really a neat thing. I was fortunate to get to go there in '95 when I was at USC. We went there and we lost in the championship game to Cal State Fullerton that year. But man, what a ride! What an experience! So many great memories at that stadium for so many people over the years. It's yeah, kind of, you know, sad to see it changing a little bit, but at the same time, they're you know, stadium-wise, a lot of memories in Rosenblatt, but it's a lot of upgrades in the new one. So
thanks a lot, Coach.
Yeah, you're welcome, Tristan. Thank you.